they're getting up there just about on time. Usually you want to hit that entrance buoy into the north turn at about the 32nd mark.
Fred Leland's looking good, too. He's nicely positioned, even though he's trailed back. I think he can slot in there.
Got the Tempest up there pretty close alongside of the Mr. Otto Miss Radio. Now he's going way wide. Scott Pierce going way wide, forcing George Johnson way wide in the executone on the top of your screen. Fred Leland way back.
Go through his roost tail, move to the inside of him there. He should get a pretty good start here.
Here we go. 4 seconds. 3. Good start. Fred Leland, he came from nowhere. What a great start for Fred Leland in the Miss KISW Miss Rock as they go down to the south turn. 5 boats past the starting line. The machine in last place right now as they head south. On the inside, Fred Leland, as best we can tell right now. I believe it's Terry Turner, though, behind the roof is there. No, it isn't. We'll have to wait and identify them now as they go into the south turn, past the entrance buoy. You can hear those twin Chevys for Terry Turner and that boat, the Mr. Otto Miss Radio 1. Coming around on the outside very fast. It looks like it must be the Miss Rock, the KISW, with Fred Leland. Good race for first and second place right now. Fred Leland, with an excellent turn, is now into first place ahead of Terry Turner, who cuts behind the rooster tail of Fred Leland. So it's the KISW in first place, Terry Turner, the U5, the Mr. Otto Miss Radio 1 second place. In third place, the Tempest with Scott Pierce. 2-second lead for Fred Leland. He's a good driver when he wants to be. He just doesn't drive all that much anymore on that 2-year-old, or rather 1-year-old, all aluminum boat. Third place, Scott Pierce in the Tempest. Fred Leland doing a good job of swinging wide in that north turn, completing lap number 1. Oh, he forced Terry Turner to go fairly wide. Nice bit of driving by Fred Leland. Into lap 1. KISW in first place. There he is from Sky King high above. Terry Turner, Mr. Otto Miss Radio, second place, 5-second lead. Third place, the Tempest, Scott Pierce. Fourth place, way back, is the machine. So we've got another boat that's gone dead in the water, as I can best tell. Third place, the Tempest, first lap, 105.8 miles per hour. Fred Leland, first, second, and third boats going into the north turn. Fred's riding that all-aluminum boat, no stabilizer wing in the back. Wasn't running all that well in the last heat, but managed to finish and got the points, and now he's in first place and a good shot at the final heat. Terry Turner still in that boat built back in 1975. You see him there, the U5 in second place with the twin Chevy. Screaming down the back chute, hitting some of those rollers off the log boom to come right back onto the course. Fred Leland moving along beautifully. There's Jerry Hopp and the machine. He's in the south turn right now, way back into the north turn quickly now. Half a lap lead for Fred Leland over the last place boat. Right now he has a 7-second lead over the second place boat, and that's still Jerry Turner. You know, Jerry Turner in a good position now if anything should happen to Fred Leland and, of course, the KISW. The attrition rate can sometimes be high in a boat race like this. But in the meantime, completing lap number 2, Fred Leland and the Miss Rock KISW, the U100. Opening up his lead over the screaming engines of the U5, Terry Turner. And the Mr. Otto Miss Radio. Third place, Scott Pierce and the Tempest. 5-year-old boat. We may see Chuck Hickling using that new tunnel boat next year, possibly here on Lake Washington for the Western Tour. Lap 2, 102.9 miles per hour for that man, Fred Leland, in the all-aluminum Miss KISW. That boat, I understand, has a very similar hole at the bottom of it, much like the Atlas Van line. Second place, Terry Turner still hanging in there, and Scott Pierce hanging back in third place. Fred Leland's driving a great race, John Walters. He's moving along just fine. Yeah, Fred's been around a long time. He's driven an awful lot of 5-liter and 7-liter boats. He's got a lot of experience going fast. He knows exactly what's going on out there right now. The water seems to be on his side. It's not all that bumpy. It could have been a lot worse this morning. It was nasty out there. There's the race between, well, first and second. You can almost, well, there you can just barely tell. See the wide angle now. Fred Leland in the north third, second place, screaming down that back stretch, the skid pin climb. Look at that U5 with a small tail on the back end. Terry Turner. There's your last place boat. Leading lap number 2, that's Jerry Hopp and the machine. Up into the north turn, the leader on the right, there he is, the U100, KISW, and Mr. Leland. That completes lap number 3. Terry Turner. The drop sponsors on that style of boat is not all that big. He completes lap 3. Second place for Terry Turner. And the Tempest, they had only 2 engines to work with. Right now, they're staying alive. Scott Pierce, with his wife Jan, waiting to have a baby any time, waiting in the pits, rooting on her husband. Back to Fred Leland. Speed for Fred in lap number 3, 103 miles per hour. A shot again from Sky King as they come out of the south turn. And that looks like a boat on the left side that possibly has gone dead in the water. We're missing another boat. 4 boats running right now. Last place is the Machine. That's Fred Leland right there. Boy, Fred's going to be a happy man if he can finish this thing out.
That's true.
Second place, Terry Turner. Nice looking rig. Strong believers in those Otto engines. Scott Pierce, Rookie of the Year, co-Rookie of the Year back in 1981 when he was driving the Oboy Alberta, which is now the Executone, which has to be the boat that's gone dead in the water elsewhere. Executone is dead in the water along with the Princess Yachts. Fred Leland coming out of the north turn, completing a lap number 4. Looks like Mike Fitzsimmons, this is the boat that he called that might win this race and get into the final. He's only a lap away. I'll tell you, that Fitzsimmons, he always comes out sounding like an encyclopedia, and he always gets it right. I don't know what it is. Terry Turner finishing lap number 4. Mr. Otto, Miss Radio 1. Scott Pierce again up at the north turn. He's in 3rd place. Coming down the main chute past the start-finish line in front of us here at the bars. Finishing lap number 4. Speeds are dropping a little bit. 97 miles per hour now for Fred Leland. I believe that's Fred passing the Machine with Jerry Hopkins side. And you can hear that Mr. Otto cleared out of the south third. And we're up in the north.
Yeah, it has a real unique sound. It makes a lot of noise.
Steve, Mike, John, come on in here now. We got a parade going on, but Fred right now, if he can complete this lap, he's in Bat City, let's face it.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm kind of impressed with the job that Fred Leland has done. You know, he doesn't say that he's the most professional driver in the world, but as John said, he's been around a long, long, long time. Fred has got a lot of water under the transom of his boats. I think he's done an excellent job out here.
Yeah, Fred's done a real good job all day long.
Well, his start was outstanding.
Crew was able to overcome that. He made an excellent start, come out here, and it looks like he's going to win himself a place in the final.
Fred Leland coming around the north turn, about to complete lap number 5 and earn his way into the Sea Galley Emerald Cup final. Fred Leland, the 1-year-old boat, all aluminum, and he's a winner. Fred Leland, the Miss KISW, the Rock U100, second place. Terry Turner rocking along in that boat with the drop sponson, the 2 Chevy engines. It worked today. Second place, Terry Turner out of California. Third place, Scott Pierce coming out of the north third now, heading down the main chute. And he'll pick up 3rd place points for Chuck Hickling, the owner of the boat, the Tempest, 5-year-old boat. Lap speed now for Fred Leland on that last lap, 97 miles per hour. But who cares? It was fairly competitive, and that's what counts. The Executone did not finish, went dead in the water, and Brenda Jones in the Princess Yachts did not start. She went dead in the water in the infield and had the best seat in the house. Fred looks like he put in overtime.
Yeah, that's a lot of work out there. Of course, gets real rough, and 3 or 4 laps into it, you really start feeling it, especially if you had a lot of pressure on you having to get the boat fixed up after all that damage early. But Steve Montgomery and all those people at KISW have been sponsoring a boat for a couple of years now, and they really deserve an awful lot of credit. They went out and worked real hard, and they deserve it.
Here's something you don't see often, the old-fashioned type of helmet with the goggles, reminiscent of the 50s and 60s, even the 70s. Fred Leland's got himself a heat victory.
You know, Don, Fred is one of those guys. He built his own boat. He built the trailer. He builds the motors. He works on the whole thing himself, and then he climbs in and drives it. Now, it wouldn't surprise me to see Fred take the helmet and life jacket off, grab a breath or two, jump back in there, and help him change the motor for the final heat.
I was out at their shop the morning after they completed the boat last year as the Oboy Alberta, and there were about 5 members of the crew sound asleep on the trailer under the boat. They were so tired, they worked all night to get it ready for Pasco, I believe. And you won't find people that are any more dedicated, that's for sure. Jerry.